What is the best insurance product to sell? I'm going to tell you that coming up. Hey everybody, David Duford here, owner of Duford Insurance Group, where I train and recruit agents nationally to sell things like final expense, Medicare, and annuities, both face-to-face and over the phone. Thanks so much for watching. So the question I'm going to answer today is, what is the best insurance product to sell? And of course, let's be honest, best is subjective. I can tell you what I think and give you good reasons to do it. Somebody else can tell you another product that's great and give you good reasons to do that over what I say. And ultimately, the answer to your question of what's best comes down to your personal beliefs, opinions, schedule, etc. So what I'm going to try to do in this video is qualify the things and aspects of selling insurance you should consider to hopefully lead you to the decision about what product is best to sell. So the first one is first-year commission versus renewal-driven commission products. So really, when you look at all insurance products to sell, they're usually come down to two different types of cash flow or income earning opportunities. The first one being, are they a first-year driven product where the commission mostly pays out in the first year, or are they a renewal-driven product where most of the commission is paid out over multiple years? Renewal-driven products have its advantages. You get paid a considerable sum of money on an automatic basis as long as the policy is on the books, whereas first-year commission products pay a higher commission out on the front end but very low on the back end. So when it comes to which one works better, again, it comes down to what your capabilities and tolerance levels are for getting paid. If you're in a cash crunch and you need to make money now, I wouldn't recommend a renewal-driven product like Medicare or property and casualty, simply because you need to make money now, and a life insurance product or an annuity type of strategy would make a lot more sense because those products are first-year driven, commission focused. Second consideration, is your insurance product a one-call close opportunity or a multi-step call close opportunity? So in other words, can you close something on the first call? And on the other way, does it take multiple visits and speaking with different people to eventually close the product? So the benefit of a one-call close opportunity, like something like final expense, is that you're going to get paid faster on your commission. Same thing with something like Medicare, which is mostly a one-call close opportunity. However, the more lucrative and higher commission payout products you get, generally there is a longer turnaround time before the deal gets closed and you get paid. Think annuities or group programs for insurance. Those plans are very lucrative with very big commissions, but they do take a while before they'll ultimately pay out. So the third thing you got to consider is paid versus free leads. Bottom line, can you afford to invest in leads, or are you in a position financially where you can only generate free leads through referrals or cold calling? There are a lot of business models like final expense, sometimes Medicare, also annuities that require you in most cases to invest money into a lead system to stay busy and stay effective. Whereas there are some other systems that incorporate referral marketing, working your friends and family, and maybe cold prospecting in order to generate leads. So you got to consider what your tolerance and taste is for investing your hard-earned cash into a lead system. If you're not comfortable with buying leads, you may not make sense for those product lines like final expense that require it, and may need to do another product that doesn't require it. Factor number 4 to consider is the quality of the underlying market. And what I mean by this is, what are the long-term ramifications of selling a particular product? For example, with final expense, people are turning 65 at the tune of 11,000 a day for the next decade. The 65 and older population is going to increase by 50% over the next 20 years. There's a lot of opportunity in this market because there are more people aging into their part of their life where they more seriously consider buying a final expense plan. Compare that to something like group life insurance with COVID. That market's been hit hard because a lot of people aren't going to work anymore, and the traditional way to enroll people into life insurance face-to-face is just not like what it used to be in an employee-based environment. So before you decide which direction to go, consider the ultimate current consequences of choosing one as it relates to what the economy is doing, what the market's doing, and what it will do over the next 5, 10, even 20 years. Factor number 6 is to consider your personal inclination towards the product. So in other words, do you like the product? Is it something that you can see yourself selling? Likewise important, do you like the market in which you sell the product? That's also important too. Some people don't like selling to seniors. They would rather sell to people who are in their 30s and 40s that are climbing the career ladder, whatever, that's fine. But you need to make sure that you consider both the product and the market. Make sure it's a good fit for you, because if you don't like the product you're selling or don't believe in it, you're not going to really sell for that long and you're going to fail out. And if you don't like the people either, that'll start to bug you and get your mindset all messed up. So carefully consider who you're selling to and certainly what product you're selling to before you decide which product is best for you. Last but not least, point number 7, consider the quality of the training you're going to receive. So this is a big X factor. You may have the greatest product and the great market that pays well, that meets everything that you want. But if you can't find somebody to actually mentor and coach you, you're going to have a lot harder time than maybe if you took a product that was cool to you, but less exciting, but you got everything else the same, plus the mentorship factor. You really need a lot of training in this business, probably a lot more than you think you do. And it's nice to have somebody in your corner to help develop you. You're just going to overcome a lot more obstacles quicker and be successful faster. And my take on it is, why not just go ahead and do that and get that out of the way so that you can start your process of getting successful in this business. And then as you do well, maybe step up as you've learned the business a little bit into the real product that you really want to sell. I hope this video gave you some insight on what things you should consider in order to determine what insurance product is best for you to sell. If you have any comments or questions about anything selling insurance, leave them below. I'll personally answer any questions you have. And if you like this video, thumbs it up and certainly subscribe if you haven't. And if you'd like to learn more about how I train agents to sell products like Final Expense and Medicare successfully, follow the link above or below. It'll take you to my website where you'll learn more about my business. Hope you enjoyed this video. My name is David Duford, logging off. Thanks.